Hello, hello again, eligible tribe. We just finished an immunity challenge. Miss Kate is safe, guaranteed spot in the final eight. How's it feel, Miss Kate?
It feels pretty good. I finally won something, so that's nice.
Is it better just to win something and have that as a first, or the fact that, like, hey, I'm not going anywhere?
Yeah, that's really nice too. Like, it's a good feeling to not have to worry, especially like, the fact that we just finished the challenge and we're kind of moving straight into tribal. Um, it feels nice to just, I don't know, I guess be a little more relaxed about knowing that I'm gonna stay.
How did you feel about your position? I know you'd be vulnerable, that's a fact, okay? But if you weren't the immunity winner, how do you feel about your position? How would you feel about your position surviving?
Um, I think I would have been okay today, but you can never be sure.
Carlos,
Yes, sir.
you're looking snazzy McGee.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, I guess you didn't make it home in time because
No.
you were actually the winner of your portion of this past challenge. You beat Jay in the portrait portion. You slayed him with the detail, and you unfortunately had. Why didn't you let me know that you had something to do tonight, bro? Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be back home earlier, but my stepdad just never, like, he just left and didn't pick me up. So,
Uh, so kind of out of your control.
yeah. And then I even thought I was gonna make it right before, but I didn't.
Am I
I saw
better?
the
Can you hear
judging.
me better? Sorry, can you guys hear me better? See your commentary on the side.
Yeah, you're good. That's a lot better.
All right, I adjusted my mic volume. Carlos, so you've been a hot topic all the time at tribal councils. Is tonight any different for you?
Nope, it's the same. That's why I'm like, it sucks not being able to compete for the second part because there is a high chance that it's me tonight, and I mean, I tried my best for the first part, and I was gonna do the same thing for the second part, but I mean, it is what it is.
Let's rewind a little bit to last tribal council. You were pretty vocal as soon as I read the last vote. Paisha left. Tell me a little bit about it.
I think I was a target last vote, whether I was the main target or the backup plan. I think that ever since it was said that I was a pillar or whatever, people have been looking at me, like all eyes have been on me, and it was just that the same people that have been at the bottom still at the bottom, and I was at this point of the game, I was just trying to like just rely on immunity wins, and you know I don't know what to say now since I lost this one.
Jay, do you wish you put a little bit more? Like, did you put your full effort into the challenge?
I think I did. I mean, obviously, there's not like much effort like I can do. Like, I'm not really artistic, but I felt like I did good enough to win. I guess not, but it was disappointing to
How
lose
irritating is it that you lose to Carlos and then 10
again.
minutes later? Yeah, you lose to Carlos again, and then 10
Yeah,
minutes later, you can't partake in the second part because of outside circumstances, and then there you are, you just lose to him, and now he can't. He's not even in contention for immunity.
yeah. It was disheartening, but like obviously, he couldn't control like that situation, so I'm not gonna blame him, obviously. But I wouldn't
Now,
have
same
probably,
story, different day for you.
huh?
Is it the same story, different day for you at Tribal?
Oh yeah, I mean, a sitting duck. Basically, there's not much I can really do. There's conversations that have happened and haven't. happened with me and him. So obviously I don't know what's going to happen today. It could be me. That's all up to King Ricky over there.
So you're in the dark now that
Yeah,
you clearly don't have any numbers.
I don't have any numbers. It could be me. Like I can't control anything at this point. It's all up to Ricky.
So after the last tribal council, Paisha goes, and then we're at single digits, final 9, and I lay down the laws of what is in store for the next home stretch. This is the final phase of this game. Merge and then single digits. This is the final phase of this game. What was your reaction? How did all of the revealings impact the last 24 hours for you?
I mean, it kind of helped. I mean, maybe people realize, all right, you might have final 3 deals. All right, final 3 is not going to work. You might have final 2. It's not going to work for 3 people. You're going to need 2 people in the end. And the final 8, obviously, I could win the final 8. I made it pretty aware who I would be going home if I was at winning the king spot. But I guess it really doesn't matter at this point. All these people are pretty much set on what they're going to do. And
is this a case of, because it does matter, it's not like it doesn't matter, is this a case of you being bad at convincing people and conveying a decent argument, whether that be because of past history or you're just a bad salesman? Because everything matters.
I mean, I think the argument is good in itself. I feel like just the 6 people that are together, they're pretty solid, and there's really no cracks to be found. I've tried every angle. I'm not me personally, even Carlos tried every angle. Travis, I'm sure, has tried every angle. 6 people are just locked in for sure. But the thing is, the chances of you guys being in the final 6 is 0. Someone's gonna make a move eventually, and it's depending on when you want to make that move.
I like that statement. Desiree, do you agree or disagree with that statement? There's 0 chance of the 6 vets plus Kate making the final 6.
Was it working? Hello?
Hi, Desiree.
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat the question for me, please?
Yeah, I said,
Sorry.
well, Jay said that there is no way that the 6 alliance that he's not a part of, which is the 5 veterans, Dylan, Ricky, Nicole, Mandy, plus Kate, and you, there's no way that the 6 of you are making the final 6. Now that everything's been revealed and how relationships currently are, do you disagree or agree with what that statement?
Well, I suppose it comes down to how people want to play. I would like to see the 6 of us go as the final 6, but at the same time, me personally, I'm not opposed to other ideas. But it depends on how the others want to play.
Now let's talk about how you're playing this. Talk about the explosions in terms of what I revealed. The final 8, final king's crowning. What your princess tiara actually's been meaning. It's not just a tiara that you've been walking around and I'm enforcing a rule that everybody calls you princess. There's actually meaning to it.
Well, I suppose I was shocked because I didn't realize it. I just thought it was a gag item. I thought everybody has to call me princess until further notice. It was just a good ego boost for me. So to have that revealed is kind of intimidating because I'm the bearer of this crown that people are now kind of looking at.
Have you been a hot commodity the past 24 hours?
I'd say yes, because I don't exactly know what everyone is thinking. They're saying that they won't vote for me and stuff, but at the same time, with that crown twist, it's like, holy shit, you're kind of like a big 3 right now, and it's like you didn't even do anything except bid on the item itself.
Sorry, I was trying to find my screen. When I minimized it, it went away somewhere. But that's kind of how the auction plays out. You don't do anything but bid on the item. Paisha went home, quote unquote, because of some items she had, and all she did was bid on the item, and all of a sudden, hello, your game has changed, your position has changed, how people view you has changed.
Mm.
How are you dealing with that?
Like I said, it's really intimidating because, like I said, it was just bidding on the items, and you didn't know what was going to happen. Nobody knew what was going to happen except obviously you. And so I was just, I don't know. I like to say that I'm safe, but you never know.
What are you basing your vote on tonight, Desiree?
I'll be honest, it's a measure of revenge.
Measure of revenge. Got it. Thank you, Ricky.
She will be voting for me.
Hello.
How you feeling?
I'm never feeling too good. I've been called out this entire game over and over again as like a pillar and like I'm the king, Ricky, and all.
Did he go out for anybody or just me?
Yeah, he froze for me too.
He froze for me.
I'm back now. Okay.
Oh, hey. So, well, pretty much my question to you, Ricky, is like, you were saying like you've been called out this whole game, pillar, but for the first 10 minutes of the Tribal Council, 15 minutes, this has been pretty tame. Do you think that's because, lines have been drawn, words have been exchanged so often in this place that you guys are just exhausted?
I'm definitely dead inside. I'm extremely exhausted, and I feel like a lot of us feel the same way.
Is there any fight left, or is this just a temporary, low point in the cyclic pattern of emotion that is iSurvivor?
I mean, there's always fight left. I have fight in me. I'm just like, I don't feel like the need to unnecessarily fight. Like, Tribal Council can be a battle, but it doesn't always have to be a screaming match or like whose dick's bigger than whose or who's gonna do this and that. Like, I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it. And I mean, that's it. But it doesn't always have to be a piss.
You broke up, but I got the gist of that. Quickly now, how confident are you? Like, your side, you being the pillar, your side has the advantage. It's a clear 6-3 if things remain the same. So how confident and settled are you at this particular Tribal Council compared to the last?
I feel okay, but I also feel like everyone is always going to do what's best for them. And I think tonight, hopefully, we're all doing what we say. Okay, but I wouldn't be shocked. Like,
even though you're exhausted, have you been keeping up all aspects of your game, physical, mental, social, or have you been like slacking because you're exhausted?
I feel like I've been doing what I've always done. Maybe just a little less because I've been in a car for 2 days.
Got it. Thank you, Ricky. Travis, I'm gonna bring the nice wolf hat or rockstar with really long sideburns, like me if I was trying to go for the Guinness Book.
Yeah.
All right. So, sort of same question to you as I gave to Ricky. It's pretty quiet tonight. Why do you think that is?
I think that I'm also like pretty drained personally, and I've laid myself out there so many times with people. Like, I don't have a big personality, but like I'm pretty much living myself outwardly. And so this last Tribal Council, like, I took it in stride and stuff, but it was hard. So I've just been in like a totally new place in this game right now, and it was all happening so fast. And you come back from this cave where you've been like isolated, and it's so much to take in, and I'm still like, I work, I have a job, and it's exhilarating, and it's like, it's just a lot. It's a lot to take on, and I'm loving it, but I'm at that vulnerable point right now where I don't know I don't have very much control over what's happening to me right now. So
Who has control over what's happening to you right now? Who has the most control?
I'm going to say that, like, generally the people that voted Peisha last round, I don't think, like, there's going to be a whole lot of wavering there. And, you know, it's a matter of where you stand with individuals also, you know, like the relationships you built with people. And I think that's why I'm so rocked a little bit right now, is because I would say I had like some really strong relationships built with certain people and was totally like taken aback by some things that happened. And now it just makes me nervous of everything and everyone. And I don't know. I'm probably just not going to be quite as confident tonight, because I'm not as confident tonight.
Nicole.
Hello.
Hello again. So like monotone. What? I'm feeling an energy tonight. I need to hear from your perspective too. What's going on?
Wait, sorry, you broke up a little bit.
I said I'm feeling this specific energy tonight. Like you came in super monotone and you were just like, hello. Like what's going on? What is going on?
I think like we're just getting to like the end of the, not the end, but like single digits and everything's like on the line, and like people are nervous. Like I'm nervous. I don't know. It's like a big deal, especially with the king round next vote. It's like, oh my gosh. So I think all the twists are getting to us.
All the twists. Talk about them.
Well, first we have the king twist, so where basically whoever wins this next challenge gets to solely take someone out of the game.
So how is it getting to you? You were once a king. You were a king for 20 some odd days. And now that somebody else gets to be a king, why is it such a big deal?
I guess because I never had to take someone out by myself. But it's a big deal because you work so hard in this game.
You had the choice to choose who most definitely didn't leave.
Yeah, but I guess right now, since it's single digits, everyone's playing to win. You're thinking about your relationships with people, who could. Sorry, my cat just wants to be part of tribal council. I think everyone's just thinking like it could be me. Like that's just what I keep thinking. Oh, it's gonna be me getting kinged out at final 8. I think everyone's gonna have that fear in their heads. Like I don't know. Like that's just.
Mandy, are you afraid of being kinged out, or are you confident in the social relationships you've built with these individuals?
I'm terrified, to be quite honest, but I mean, I feel like I built a good social game with all of these people, but as soon as you get too comfortable in a game like this, that's when you leave. So.
All right, I have a question to ask you.
Sure.
Of these people sitting here, if any of them were king, name one of them who would be king that you would be nervous about being their first choice to send home.
Like if one of them were king, who would I be nervous that they would send?
Like you. I'm breaking it down even further. You said you're nervous about the king's twist. Now I want to know who you're nervous about getting king because you're gonna feel the wrath of it.
Now you're just putting me on the spot. I think it would be anyone that's not on my side right now. So that would be, I mean, since everyone like thinks that I've flipped, I guess that would be Jay and Carlos. Like if one of them win, I'm probably going. So.
Come on, no, that's not true.
Jay, is Mandy number 1 in your hit list if you become king?
Absolutely not.
So he says that right now. Carlos is.
And she knows that too.
Okay.
I mean, anything is possible in this game. I don't really know.
Dylan, who are you nervous about becoming king if you were to make it to the final 8?
I would be nervous about Travis becoming king. We've had our ups and downs. I love the guy, but there have been a few rounds where we didn't see eye to eye.
You think it's a perfect opportunity for him to finally throw down the gauntlet on you?
It's possible. I'm not saying that I might not be at the top of his list, but I could be.
Now let's talk about, everybody's talking about the final 8. The only person who doesn't have to worry is Desiree. Now knowing that she has that crown that could easily turn into a prince's crown, if she happened to get voted out and hand it to you, Dylan, has that weighed in your mind at all? That everybody's freaking out about this twist, tired of the twists, and Desiree's safe from it. She doesn't have to worry. Kind of like Ricky and Nicole the whole 22 days up until the merge.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it a little bit, but I don't really think it'll play an issue in this vote tonight.
Alrighty. Travis, I asked you, I asked Ricky, Nicole, Mandy, Kate. Does anybody have anything, okay, so clearly this has been a pretty monotone tribal council. Does anybody want to say anything before we get to the vote? It's mainly Carlos, Jay, Travis. You guys have been on the outside. Carlos.
I want to say, every single person should vote for whatever benefits themselves in this game. This is a personal game, not a group game. And if you're not scared of me, then why vote me out? Don't freaking listen to your group. This is not a we game. This is an I game. So it's time to look out for your own game, not for the group game. Because at the end, there's only a final 2 now, and only one winner, not a group.
Anyone else want to follow that up?
I want to be here. I know Carlos wants to be here. I know Jay wants to be here. But I want to be here more than them. I'm going to be honest. I want to be here. And I'm not playing the same game as those two. I didn't come in here with a group of friends. And I fought my ass off by myself. And I deserve to be here. So that's my piece.
Anyone else want to take the floor before we get to the vote?
I'll just say fuck Ricky. That's it.
All right. Everybody PM me on Facebook. It's easier for me. Thank you. It's time to vote. You're voting for the person you want to join the jury as the 5th jury member and the last jury member to be safe before the final king will be crowned. All right, guys. I need to remind y'all, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. You guys can mute without typing, thanks. First vote. Ricky. Carlos. Third vote. Carlos. Fourth vote. Travis. It's 2 votes for Carlos, 1 vote for Ricky, and 1 vote for Travis. Travis. We're tied 2-2.
I just have to plug this in. Oh, I'm not saying you're my mommy. That would be too much.
Carlos.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Ricky, mute. That was a vote for Carlos. So we're at 3 votes Carlos, 2 votes Travis, and 1 vote for Ricky. Travis. Another tie. 3 votes for Carlos, 3 votes for Travis, 1 vote for Ricky. Travis. "14th person voted out, 5th member of our jury. Travis.
You're awesome, Travis.
Love you guys. Cheaters don't win this game. Sorry, Dylan. You lost a long time ago. Bye. I love you all. Even you, Kate. I love you. Even you, I love. Desiree, you too, bitch.
Own way.
I love you, Trav.
Travis, you're
Thanks,
off to the
everyone.
jury. Unfortunately, this ends your time. Tribe has spoken.
Love you. Die, Dylan. Die.
Okay.
That was kind of fucked up.
Parting words from Travis.
You missed quite a few.
Haven't seen such an exit since Stephanie there. You guys can head back to camp.
You missed
Top
a better
8.
version.